understand and accept the posting rules. I'm Jacqueline Klump, and today I'm here to talk to you on the topic of building the wall, and whether it's a barrier to stand behind or a barrier to break through. Now, when we think about the structure of a wall, what can a wall actually do? Well, it can provide separation, and it can also create an obvious division. With separation, we can alter the atmosphere, whereas division, we can capture the overall change. Separation can also bring different views, whereas division can divide those views. Now, this concept can be applied to what's going on in America right now with the topic of building the wall, and whether it's a barrier to stand behind or a barrier to break through. Now, let's theorize the possibility that this wall actually gets built. What will it actually bring? Well, it could bring the creation of U.S. jobs. It can remove illegal activities such as immigration, illicit drug smuggling, and human trafficking, as well as making America great again. However, it's also going to cost time and money, and it might not move all of illegal activity, such as immigration, illegal drug smuggling, and human trafficking, and it possibly might not make America great again. It might actually make it ununited. Now, let's say that we get the green light on the wall and it actually goes through. What will it actually bring in jobs? Well, it could bring positions in blue-collar and white-collar jobs such as geologists, scientists, obviously construction, and obviously border patrol agents, as well as even food service workers and truck drivers who will be loading the equipment and bringing it to get the wall built. Now, when we think about these types of positions in blue-collar and white-collar jobs, we're going to need good pay for them, we're going to need protection, and we're also going to need them to be skilled, so over time that's going to cost money. Now, let's talk about the wall and how the length and the want for how big it's going to be. How long is that going to take, and how much money are we going to be looking to give to this wall to be built? Well, according to many news outlets, President Trump's 1,000-mile wall is estimated at $18 to $26 billion. However, Homeland Security 2019 budget has invested in $1.6 billion to begin construction in the Rio Grande sector for only 65-mile stretch of the 1,000-mile wall. And another consideration that we must understand for this wall is, how long is it going to take to get built? Well, according to an expert teacher in construction estimation, Ed Zirinsky, he has stated that even if crews broke ground today, that it would take year's end to come up with 86 miles of the wall being built. Now, with this estimation and with how much it's going to cost, we could obviously understand it's not only going to take time, it's going to cost lots and lots of money. And it might not be done when we actually want it to be done, according to how Trump has wanted it done within 2 years. Now, let's say that building the wall actually removes illegal activity, such as immigration, illegal activity, and possibly making, any kind of crime just go away. Now, to ensure this, we have to understand that right now, as we're speaking, 8 wall prototypes are being tested on and built, and they consist of concrete structures, with 2 made mostly of metal and 2 others being hybrid designs of concrete, metal bars, and steel plating in San Diego. Now, obviously, with these kinds of construction being done, we can obviously understand that it's going to be hard for any of these illegal activities to be done. So, in that sense, we can obviously understand that the money that will be spent on this wall is going to be helping us in the future. However, with immigration as illegal activity, we have to understand that the main source of illegal immigration into the United States is people who actually arrive legally but then overstay their visas, according to Politico magazine Michael Deere, who has also stated that DHS estimates that 45 million immigrants who entered the U.S. by air or by sea, tourist or business visas have expired in 2015, and roughly 416,500 were still living in the country in 2016. So obviously from that we can understand that it's not the influx of immigrants coming in, however it's the people that are overstaying their visas. And we also can understand that drug smuggling and human trafficking might not stop because of how people are coming through ports and also security, and how that is actually because of how humans operate and how things are already with ports, that it's going to not be as easy to get rid of that. Now let's talk about the separation in the room. Is America better this way, or should it stay the same? Is the real harm within the U.S. or is it outside of the U.S.? Well, according to U.S. Today article by Debbie Lesko, Customs and Border Patrol state how the wall will help protect the border from illegal activity that involve immigration, illicit drug passage, and human trafficking from occurring. In 2000, the Department of Homeland Security built a wall in the Tucson, Arizona sector, where within 15 years, border apprehensions from CBP dropped by 90%. And in 2000, DHS built a wall in Yuma, Arizona, where border apprehensions dropped 95% over 9 years. Now, coming to this understanding, we can see how much it has changed for places that have built the wall and what a good percentage it has done in these kind of illegal activities. However, it has also created a division among U.S. citizens, where some believe that if you build the wall, it's going to enforce the law. And another is good neighbors don't build walls. So obviously with this, we can actually see the division, the divide in America, and how we're not really united. Well, whether you sing God Bless America or this land is your land, this land is my land, it is evident that America is loved and it's cared for. But the question is, how will we gain what we want for it? Is it about, what America is built on, or what we should build on it? How do we come together? How does this stop? And how does a division be made through a wall? Well, obviously we have to understand that both sides have good viewpoints, and both sides each are about what's best for America. And in that sense, we just need to come together as a collective and find out what is entirely best for America. Whether it's we wear a red hat or whether we march in the streets, it's all about what's the best thing to do. And in that sense, I'm done.